If Magic Mike is having tryouts, they need to hit up Connor and Harrison. And as for 50 and Giorgio, we all have our strengths. The heart rate challenge wasn't y'all's. But for Alima, you ate that. And honestly, if I could sum up this episode, I would just say, Harry is a child who does not deserve Shakira. Harrison keeps riding the fence and just needs to make a decision. And he gets away with too much. And Helena, baby, you are a pick-me. And it's embarrassing. But let's get into this episode. We see Helena speaking to Harrison, asking about Tony. How was the convo with Tony? And Harrison's dumbass talking about, every time we talk, it's never about me. Always about how I embarrassed her. Oh, her feelings? Shut up. You see Shakira's a little upset about the challenge. Is kind of done with Harry, but obviously we see she wasn't done. But she needs to be. Alima feels like she was getting some tension from Tony because she did kiss Harrison. And then 50, not that she felt some type of way towards Tony, but she didn't like that Dijon grabbed Tony's booty. And she's like, well, she needs to talk to Tony as well. So her and Alima should tag team. Why do y'all, both of y'all need to talk to her at the same time? Now, Tony, Alima, and 50 are speaking. Alima brought up the whole kissing Harrison, and Tony's like, oh, I didn't care about that. My main focus is really the Helena situation. And it's like, she has a really good thing. Why does Helena want to ruin it? It clearly wasn't good, Tony, baby. Harrison is a child. And she's like, she doesn't think Helena even likes Harrison. 50 made a face and was like, no, she does. But 50 also said, like, Harrison is the problem, which I agree. Tony got upset, left, came back, but you could tell it's really getting to her. And back to Harrison and Helena. Harrison is saying how he's over it. He's over the whole situation with, what's her name? Tony. And Helena kept pissing me off because she kept asking about the whole Tony situation. How was the convo? How was the bed situation? Did y'all cuddle? And Harrison's childish ass doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. Because you're telling that girl, oh yeah, she was crying in bed yesterday. Why is that Helena's business? I know Helena's eating the shit up. And he's saying, yeah, it's not that deep. To who? Someone's upset about something and you're telling them it's not that deep. Are you dumb? Harry and Shakira talk. He's trying to say how, the marriage part was the better part. She was not buying anything he was selling. She's a little pissed. She was like, she really wanted to end it, but she's going to have to talk to him the next day because she's still heated. Then Tony and Harrison talk, finally. And I just feel like Harrison wants the attention of two women, but he knows who he really wants, which apparently is Helena, not Tony. And asking her, do you still like me? Just be truthful. Like, I don't know if he's scared to end things with Tony, because right now it just feels like you're doing stuff because you feel bad, not because you actually want Tony. You're telling Tony, yeah, you still like her. You were just telling Helena it's done. And 50 and Dijon, she talked about how's your kiss with Tony. We talked about boundaries and you're grabbing her ass. He said, well, I touched it, but I didn't squeeze it. Then she talked about, well, when we kissed, you didn't grab mine like that. Oh, you jealous? Now they got a little recoupling text. Yeah, it makes sense. We need to couple. They're even. Everybody couple up. Tommy went with Emily. Giorgio went with Yasmin. Harry went with Shakira. He added in, as a stance, I'm here for her. That kind of was like a smack in Helena's face. Jean went with 50. Said the feelings are real. He ain't felt like this before. His heart is safe with her. No one can compare to her inside or outside the villa. Slow your roll there, buddy, before they bring your type on paper. Ben went with Helena. The reason was her outfits are always on point. But you could tell she was a little disappointed because she wanted her little boy, her sunshine, to pick her. Harrison, he went with Tony. The speech was shit. Like, why are you talking about how you're open in the speech? Shut up. And then Connor went with Alima. They're going to be like in a friendship couple. But his speech was really sweet. Harrison telling Helena, he really had a speech prepared for her, saying she's jinxed because she actually wanted to be with him. Get them off my screen. Harrison and Tony talk, and Tony asked him, if Helena was up there, who would you pick? He talked about, I don't know what I was going to do. It was 50-50. You lying son of a... Now, the next day, Tony and Helena talked. Tony told her she was sorry. Her anger really should not have been at Helena. Helena was like, Harrison is clearly telling everybody something different. Then they called this man over, and this is what I didn't understand. They asked this man, where's your head at? Man said, I like you, and I like you. I'm open. It's early days. I'm not picking anyone. I like you both. And got up and left. And he got away with it. I can't even be mad at him. Tommy and Emily, not buying it, but they had the kiss at the terrace, child. And then Harrison, my thing is, if you're going to be this badass, stand on it. Because you looking around scared. If you want to be hugged up with Helena, be hugged up with Helena. He asked, Helena, how did the chat with Tony go? She's like, it went well. And he was like, I feel like she was trying to make me choose between both of y'all. Shut up. Do you always have to say something negative about Tony when you're with Helena? You could get to know Helena without Tony's name being in your mouth. It's not hard. Now they get the little text for heart rate. I actually like that the heart rate on like actual chairs, more room to play. You feel me? Now y'all peep Ben and Harrison practicing. All right, but let's get into this. Tony went first. I didn't expect more. I didn't expect less. So she gave me what I expected. You feel me? Nothing too much, nothing too little. Alima, my girl, you ate that. The boys were moved. The boys were in awe. Okay? I was too. She looked good. And she gave Harrison a good ass performance. Ate that. Emily, our little sweet girl, she did a little number. But putting the halo on Tommy, I was like, oh, girl, that's not sexy. Tommy looked like a child. She said, you know, you're lost in Connor's ear. Tommy got a little floor kiss. Yada yada. Oh, I forgot 50. This ain't her strong suit. She looked uncomfortable, and I was uncomfortable watching it. That's literally all I have to say. Even with Dijon, I was uncomfortable. Shakira, I don't know. I expected more from Shakira. But, you know, she did what she did. I will say I felt like Carrie was getting punished watching her do everything with everybody else. I mean, she did what she did. She saved Harry for last. But I don't know what she did to Harry where the boys were just looking. I was like, let me see the uncut. And then Helena, she had Harrison on the floor. She did her thing with him. And then whispered in Harry's ear, do you still want to... I can't wait till we F. Okay, nothing special. Now, Yasmin, that damn posture. This is when the posture was not needed. But it was given she was a vampire because she was biting everybody. Girl. Okay, Twilight. Next is boys. Ben, he did his thing with Lima. He did his thing with Emily. He did his thing with Helena. I don't know if they showed us the rest. Connor, Magic Mike potential. Okay. Everyone 50 was saying, wow, that was fit. Yeah. Tommy, I can't really take him serious. Great bod. But I just can't be like, oh my God, sexy. Because it's Tommy. Harrison, you not shit, but you got a little something. Georgie, baby, this was not your strength, okay? The chocolate play was a no for me. That was just a no. A no. I'm sure it worked out better in his head. It didn't work out in person. Harry, I was more appalled. Not like, oh my God. It was, oh my God, type of appalled. Because twerking on Tony, is that supposed to be sexy? Then he had whispered something in Helena's ear. The subtitle says, do you still want to F me? But I could have sworn I heard, do you still want me? Or something like that. I don't know. So I don't know what he said, but unnecessary. Shakira deserves better. But we see Shakira got the best treatment. And then last was Dijon. I wasn't moved. Was not moved. I don't know why. And he won Connor or Harrison. So I'm shocked. Yeah, I was not moved. But he did his thing with his girl. Maybe that's why I wasn't moved. He just saved it for 50. But no, because I think he was, He needed the room with 50. But yeah, let's get into these results. Ben's heart rate was raised the most by Alima. Harrison's heart rate was raised the most by Tony. I don't think Helena liked that because she did more to him than Tony did. Connor's was raised by Tony. Giorgio's was raised by Yasmin. Dijon's was raised by Yasmin.